All right, well, I'm going to attempt to explain this program that we created. There's nobody in the house, so I'll just explain it to all users. So the first program that we created here is a program to check for profanity. And the first thing we had to do is break down how we were going to do this, and there was pretty much two steps. I wanted to be able to read or scan a document and also find the inputs of what is considered profanity. I thought I had to create a list, but there was a pretty cool tool that we were able to use on the website, and this is how we did it. So here's the first file. We had this text file that was imported, and so this text file basically had a list of some movies. So that was our document that we were going to scan, and then we created defined a input here. So we had read text and quotes equal open, which is open this file document here. In the contents of this file, we said, quotes equal we want to read with open paren. And then we wanted to print the contents and then close that. And then later we added to check for profanity of the contents. The other parameter that we defined was check for profanity, and we called that text to check. And so it's within this file that we have. And so we looked at a connection that was available, which is on the web, which was a search is called ydllike.apps.spot.com, and it has the ability to search for profanity, and it comes back as a true, and if it's basically a true statement. And so we added that to it, and one of the important things to note is that we found a URL lib and URL open, and we were able to add that so that that function would be able to open up that website and call it to this what we define as a connection. The other thing that we did is we then created an if true-false statement and said if true, then profanity alert, and if false, then print there was no curse words, and then if all else, then we could not scan the document properly. So when you go to run this file, here's my document here. And so you can see, I'll just go to this word here, shot in the dark. There's no profanity in there. So when I go to run this program, it says this document has no curse words. So if I change this and change an I, the O to an I, and I hit save, and then I go rerun my program, and it says profanity alert. Pretty cool, huh? All right.